what a sight and sound as an 80 class thunders its way past Downhill and Musenden Temple in the early 1980s. Their sound and sheer physical presence defined rail travel in Northern Ireland for nearly 4 decades, but now it's the end of the line for the last survivors. But imagine for a moment that their last stop isn't the scrapyard, and that we can turn the clock back and relive those memories and experiences again. I'm Robert Gardner and I'm chairman of the Downpatrick and County Down Railway, and we need your help to ensure that these vehicles carry passengers for many years to come. The 80 class are unique to Northern Ireland. There's nothing else like them in the world. They may not be a steam train, but they are still fondly loved by railway workers and the public alike. I grew up with these trains. They're what kick-started my passion for our railway heritage. You might recall getting these to school or to work perhaps, or seeing them in this distinctive yellow livery, helping keep leaves off the line. In the 1960s, huge swathes of railway lines were axed right across the province, and what remained was still largely an Edwardian relic with mechanical signalling and jointed track. It didn't look like it would last the decade. But in the early 1970s, the tide turned when the fledgling Northern Ireland Railways ordered the first of these vehicles. Despite bombs and hijackings, these trains were reliable and strong enough to keep the people of Northern Ireland moving. On a recent visit to our Heritage Railway, a 10-year-old asked me if we were going to save an 80 class. Well, I was surprised that he knew what one was. I did wonder, how could we disappoint him? It's our job to safeguard our railway heritage for this future generation. We want to turn the clock back for these trains to allow our children and grandchildren to fall in love with their unique spirit much as we did. With an 80 class in our fleet, we can expand our timetable to include days and times that we can't normally operate. To help return the 80 class trains to their former glory, TransLink has arranged to help repaint the trains to their original maroon and blue livery. Richard Noble of TransLink described what was happening with the units.
What's happening here is the colour scheme it's being buffed down so that the top coat of the paint is sanded down to then give a key for the new paint that is applied through a spray process similar to anybody's car. They would know which it'll be durable and then hopefully last for a significant period of time when the vehicles are in use at Downpatrick and County Down Railway. The two-pack paint that we use to paint the preserved units, as with our own units, is very hard wearing. It withstands the weather, helps to withstand corrosion from the elements, and keeps the body shell, which is steel, in the best condition that it can be.
But this doesn't come cheap. It's around £4,000 per vehicle, and the transport costs on top. We need your donations by the end of April to make this happen. And we've got a challenge for you. For every pound that you donate, one of our volunteers will donate the same amount, pound for pound, up to a value of £4,000. You can beat the benefactor. We know you can do it, but we don't have long to make this happen. Thank you.